my record label was owned by a billionaire, with his Rolls Royce, with at least about get like 3 Rolls Royce. But I was signed and nothing was happening. Like I wasn't even getting a dime to my. If I needed money, I had to go borrow, from him.
Last, na this Spyro podcast, na it go scatter everything. My correct people, them no be smart, This very Spyro podcast don't bring fighting between Ubi Franklin and Spyro. And this very podcast too don't still bring problem between him and Oga Paulo. Well, my correct people, them Ubi Franklin own, I understand say gbese and all that things they involve. But God don't help you while coming out, to call out your former record label. Now the question where many people go they ask. But I think, in a way to also save some other people where they just won't go, may they sign them because they see flashy car, they see houses, they see this, they see that. They go feel say they don't succeed. Finish. Well, my correct people, them, I don't want to conclude. I would like me we hear from Oga Paulo first. But him in don't go podcast, he don't talk one or two. We don't see bring, reaction and all of that. So first, we go listen to it in go talk for podcast about Oga Paulo and a record label. Even though he don't really talk anything bad, they try to say he's a nice guy, but the presentation and everything, you get as he be. Well, my correct people, them make una hear from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, the gist was that we went to the bank to borrow money. Myself and my partner, we were signed to a record label. My record label was owned by a billionaire. With his Rolls Royce, with at least about get like 3 Rolls Royce. I was signed and nothing was happening. Like I wasn't even getting a dime to my. If I needed money, I had to go borrow, from him to return. I mean, he's a nice person, but he's a kind guy. But he doesn't really understand. I don't think he understands the label business as at then. I don't know about now, but I was just there, I was just there. And I signed the deal because I saw the affiliation he has with the likes of Whiskey. He was giving everyone endorsements and all that. I'm like, oh, my life is about to change right now. In fact, I clear on my Instagram pictures. Now I don't arrive, man. Branding won't start now. You get, as this my sign, branding won't start. In my life don't change. But I was there for about 2 years and nothing happened. I was always in tears crying, because nothing was done. So it was when we dropped Funke. David picked interest in the song. It had nothing to do with the record label. I went to the label to fund the project, but they were not forthcoming, even though the money was there. So myself and my partner just sat down. We got to do this thing ourselves. So it was working as at then. And then, so he went to the bank to take a loan, and he was paying monthly from his salary. So he couldn't even send money home to his parents again, because he had to pay. Funke. Yeah, so we guys collect loan, not even one loan we collect, like 2 loans. We collect loan from one babe self that time. So 2 loans.
How much altogether?
I can't remember now, but it was in millions, maybe about 5 million or something. This thing make me cry on that year because I've been reason say this Funke is the song that will change my life. I had David, I had Mayokun on the record.
It was a hit.
Yeah, it was a hit, but it was a hit. But
no proceeds.
Yeah, it was. I I was just new to the industry. I didn't even understand. I was just like, oh, I have a big song now, So, and I couldn't follow up. When you have a hit in this industry, you need to follow up quickly. But I couldn't because I'm still paying the loan that I took.
Where was the label? Were you still in the label at the time?
I was still signed to
Did
the
they
label.
not see the song
They
blow up?
saw it. They saw it, but it just happened.
Is that hatred?
It's not.
What's the name of the label?
I was signed to Paulo of World Africa Music Fest. So,
Jesus
like I said,
Christ.
Alright, after I talk that thing for podcast, night Oga Paulo daughter, come provocation, come blast am, come bring out evidence of the money where her papa spend on top Spyro head. But before the evidence, she will not come out, come give am gbas, give am better woto. Before she come post evidence, so make we see, the woto where she give him. Now, wow, the sub, no be small sub. Alright, make I read am for una. She say, some of you people for this music industry, they craze. Small one hits, you are granting interview, talking rubbish. The way a lot of you are so quick to bite the hand that has once helped you before. God forgive you. Alright, so after that, now she come post evidence of the money where the papa don't spend for Spyro head. Come say wow at Spyro official. Wow. 2017 Spyro Express 4.2 million plus 2 music video plus first ever travel Dubai, UK, etc. Flights, hotel, etc. Total spent 12 million naira. Money made with Spyro. Oh, kobo naira. But it's well. I'm happy for him. So, as Oga Paulo, come out, him and his daughter, they can't drop what they drop, so drop money where they spend on top in head. 12 million those days, no be small money, no be now where money no get value again. That's not small money. 12 million back then, feel be like $15,000 to $20,000. Yes, now we need 12 million back then, 2017, go give me that. Alright, so my correct people them. So Spyro can't come out, can't follow ride 1 or 2. They explain. But Spyro, this is not the right thing to do. Even if they didn't know work or whatever, you're supposed to just leave them. You're supposed to just leave them. At least he still make people know you, even if you know blow out to be they think. Because I know say some people when they want to approach something, they will just get too much expectation. Heavy expectation based on the kind of person where if you say Paulo be, at least he gave you a platform. Anyway, Spyro see they explain no, make I read waiting right. First person say, I don't lie Oga at Paulo. Your sheets further prove my point. And these travel figures though, I didn't vet it because I remember being chased out of my hotel after one Africa at Wembley because the room was booked for 1 day and I was in the call for hours before at Superkunle got his sister to book me an Airbnb. Was there without food and the lady in the house was the one that fed me for 2 days before I moved my flight forward and ran to Lagos. Until date, nobody asked how I fared. I am a very appreciative person and you know it, sir. And I appreciate you for putting me on, and all this was all part of the process for me to be the Spyro I am today. And of this, I am grateful. And Baba, if we are to say the truth, you know, you and I are cool till date. We did tour together recently and you were really nice. We had fun. All love, Baba. Should I also go into details of how upcoming artists are treated by label workers? Or I was treated like shit? Like my words meant nothing? I was battling inferiority complex at a point that they made it worse. One of the workers one day then spoke to me like I didn't even exist. I reported the case to Oga Paulo, and in all fairness, he handled it well and scolded the person, but he was never present in the country most of the time. If I begin talk wetin my eyes see, but that's not talk for today. But yeah, no one really cares how the artist feels. After all, it's just an acquired commodity. This was me as a graduate of University of Ibadan. I saw hell. So Spyro can say, may they leave him Oga Paulo. Say him and Oga Paulo, they cool. Say may all the touch point at Ubi Franklin. Say Ubi Franklin a better scammer. Say can we leave Oga Paulo? Like I said, I have zero issues with him. Once my boss, always my boss. Let's focus on Ubi Franklin. I be ya all doing like you don't know. Ubi Franklin a scam at his core. Alright, so may we see what the country people talk, because some they argue say was giving a platform, why come and buy the finger that fed you, while others they talk say beg if they give him platform and he no get good experiences for the platform, make him no talk, may he just keep quiet like that. Well, my correct people them make we see fans reactions. First person say if Spyro actually says and continues saying Oga Paulo is a nice man and was good to him, so no point dragging him involved. You don't expect him not to defend himself. Then the next person say he was given a platform. Does that now mean he shouldn't air his experience? First person say whether he is saying the truth or not, whether you consider the amount spent or not, never forget those who gave you a platform to rise, Spyro. That is spirit of ungratefulness. That's one way to go down. Then the next person say, judging from all he said, and the money spent on his behalf, even if billions was spent on him, he did actually come out to say nothing was done for him. The first person say, people are now confusing suffering with growing stroke learning. You didn't expect to start your career with a silver spoon. Then the next say, please, in all this plenty talk and long write-up, I beg no vex. I won't ask you question, oh, how much did you generate for this man? When you started making it, how much did you spend to him to appreciate him? He said nothing happened. According to Spyro, he said nothing happened. Then he can say, Oga Paulo no dey good, in signing artists. That they only good in, shows. But I think that's that's not nice. Even if he wants to make it look nice, it already come out, can't spoil the man business. See, the man don't know how to, do those things. Then now when they say he's a nice man, when they use nice man to cover up everything. I know the Oga Paulo understand and is not happy. Well, Spyro, I believe say him myself get beef. That's why he's doing all of this. Concerning this matter, I don't really know waiting to talk because I know how Nigerians as we use people sometimes. So I have nothing to say. I no one blame Spyro, I no one blame Oga Paulo. I just dey for middle. I for one blame Spyro, but I no fit. I just want dey neutral because we never really hear this story where we to really understand. Alright, Una, thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful. Una bye.